all you kids out there, you need to listen up. Just say no. See, when I was a kid, we had dare in school. You need to just say no to drugs. Popping mollies and start sweating and everything, you need to stop. See, I gotta drink this beer. That'll get you sweating if you want to sweat. Go run around the block a couple times if you want to sweat. Don't pop a molly, don't do coke, don't do marijuana, don't do no vitamins. I stopped drinking orange juice the other day because it got too much vitamin C. Don't do that. If you make it pro, don't get nobody to go get you some gummy bears with some little vitamins or something in it. Don't even take those, man. Just drink water and Gatorade all day, every day. You don't need performance enhancement. Look at these guys in the league now. They getting fined a whole bunch of money. They can't make it and they're gonna have a living. You're not gonna have a life, man. Just say no to drugs, any kind of drugs. Don't even do energy drinks. No Red Bull, you don't need no wings. Let the Lord be your wings, all right? Just say no. Like, it's like, oh, we have a whole list of drugs, and then biologists keep coming up with different type of drugs and different bonds and formulas. Yeah, just don't take anything. How much of an edge do you need? How much of an edge can it actually give you? I drink Red Bull as a placebo. Yeah. Hey, I'm drinking a Red Bull, I feel like I got energy now. I don't know if it gives me any extra energy. It can't give you that much. If you're sleepy, you're sleepy.
What's really the regulation of like, because, you know, there are a lot of stuff that helps your performance regardless, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, I would really like to know what's the mark where they're like, okay, starting here, this is what, you know, this is where you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't take this, like, you know what I'm saying, like, does it put on muscle bulk? Because there's some, you know, there's some things that you can buy at GNC that can help you put muscle, but like, I'm pretty sure that they're not like, you know, banned from NFL or, you know, something like that, but like, what is that one mark? You know what I'm saying?
This is my point though. You're an athlete. That is your job. That is your professional job. Just like we go to work every day, you go to work every day. You go to work, you work out, you go to work, you practice your sport. All day, 8 hours of playing baseball or football or basketball, that should have you at a point on a level that you can perform to where you don't need this enhancement stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you're already playing at 90% and you're at the top of your game, what's that 5% gonna do? I mean, yeah, it might help a little bit, but down the line, it's not even worth it to take that chance. So
it's like everybody's getting caught too, man. I'm glad because, you know, you don't want people taking, because if they're taking it, then everybody should be able to take it. You know what I'm saying? But that also gives a light to, I mean, like, the kids, like, if they see that a lot of these athletes are taking enhancement drugs and it's propelling their, you know, their skill and them to be able to go up there, a lot of them are going to take these drugs.
Sadly enough, it does trickle down to, like, the high school level. There are high school kids that are doping up.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's just not worth it. And from a business standpoint too, I could see even conspiracy to be like, hey, we're paying such and such too much money. Check into him on drugs so we can get him out of his contract and get somebody else out here. I mean, don't trust your agent to, hey, here's some stuff and here, take this, or your trainer or whatever. No, just say no to whatever it is. If you're not sure and you don't know definitely what it is that you're putting in your body, don't put it in. I mean, you're an adult, be responsible.
Yeah.
Don't try and say, oh, he gave it to me, I didn't know it wasn't on the list and this and that. No, that's stupid.
For the athletes that like to plead ignorance and say, I don't know what was in that needle they were injecting me with, stop lying.
Exactly.
You're not going to just let somebody stick you with something and don't ask what the hell is that in that needle.
That's a horrible
Not going to happen.
I mean, and I'm like, just sit out the week or two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Why haven't they tested anybody in the WNBA?
Why should you?
I've never heard.
You know
of
what?
it.
I thought they had.
I ain't never seen that many girls that strong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they from.
They need to test wrestlers. WWE.
Well, they already know the wrestlers on their stuff.
Yeah.
There's really nobody that cares when it comes to wrestling. They don't care if they own it or not. So I mean,
They making too much money.
you got like owners of the WWE that's promoting them, that's telling them juice up.
I'm saying they making too much money being juiced up. Who do y'all think they need to test now? Like, who do you think that you see that they probably hadn't tested that they need to test? You see Manny Pacquiao, they wanted to test him, but he didn't get tested. His next fight, he got smashed.
Man, that was just Floyd Mayweather trying to get out of the fight. That's all it was.
No.
His daddy was trying to save that boy from getting punished.
No,
I think Mike Tyson need to be tested.
hey,
No, the only thing you can test him for is cocaine, maybe.
Yeah, I think he needed to be tested. I mean, I know he don't box anymore, but he just need to be tested. It's just on that
one man
Hangover
show
movies he hadn't looked to, you know what I'm saying?
One man
On
show he got
point
just
to
don't
me.
make sense.
Yeah. Tattoos on his face and everything.
what's I thought about. I mean, he's the fastest dude in the world, but
Same
boat. It's because
I don't know what.
Ever since that Marion Jones
On that
thing,
note,
I'm like, man,
well,
they
here's
might need
the
to
thing,
check
though.
that dude. I mean, it might be natural.
When it comes to track and field, they're harder on that than
Yeah, they are.
professional sports are. You know, NFL or whatnot is. They're testing these guys constantly. They haven't caught nothing yet, so you can't say the man's on anything. He's just that good. He's just that good.
And I was about to say, I never been to Jamaica, but it looked like you got to run everywhere. So that's got
all
to be
they do.
natural.
That's all they do.
You know, you run down to the beach.
You
Hey,
run in
where
a bobsled.
where y'all
Which one
going
you want?
later? I'm going to the club. I'll be there in a minute. I got to run there. You know, I'll be there in 5 minutes. You got to be quick if you want to get to the club late at night, you know?
And being from the islands, I know that we eat a lot of natural stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of natural stuff, like a lot.
That's what I was about to say.
Drink a lot of natural stuff. So it might be them juices and berries.
So that
man.
went down the tube when you came here, huh?
I was about to say, America is the only culture where it's like, probably the only culture where you have meat every day.
Yeah, we're a bunch of gluttons. We are.
Like not many other cultures, like you say, you go down to the islands, you might have fish and stuff like that, but you're not eating a meat every day. You know?
Yeah.
And so that's the thing, you have more fruits, vegetables and stuff mixed in your diet, so it can make you more lean and more healthy. We got all this hormone induced, you know what I'm saying? Drugs are just spilling over everything. We got chickens on drugs and everything. You eat the chicken, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay in the bathroom for a week and everything. It's just crazy, man. So, I don't know.
Speaking of that, man, you tore up my bathroom the other day, man.
Tore up your bathroom?
Yeah, you did.
You sure it was me?
Yeah, that was you.
No, I
And
didn't.
the wife complained. Don't do that.
Where's
shit
the
again.
evidence?
The wife.
Where's the evidence?
It's down. It flushed down.
Exactly, I
She saw
got
you
rid
go
of
in.
it, so you can't prove it in
You
court.
and your daughter, motherfucker. Both of y'all.
Can't prove it.
Why the heck do they have to keep bringing these knuckleheads in that end up acting a fool when they get to the league? Like, well, let's say
look,
Mr. Aaron Hernandez.
I've always said this.
Oh my God.
You know,
I've always said this though. I've always said this.
like, you know, these guys
How
have character
stupid
flaws.
can you be?
Some of the craziest people are the most talented people. And like the most
And you know
artsy
what?
people are the most talented people. And that's, I mean, that's across the board. That's in almost in every arena.
But that's where they should
I'm
start drawing the line,
left-handed.
though.
I'm left-handed. I have to say.
Where they should draw the line is,
I ain't
I don't
killing
care how
nobody,
good
though.
you are. They should start saying, I don't care how good you are. If you cannot act like an adult, you don't belong in this league.
Exactly.
I mean, but you can't. I don't think so, because if somebody's like that, you don't know what type of influence he'll have on somebody. There's some athletes that are worse off, but now they're a little better because they were put in a mature atmosphere. Some of them are put in a messed up atmosphere, so they continue to be messed up. But some may be.
They didn't make them play a full 4 years in college, 3 to 4 years in college.
They're trying to do that with football. Football.
That's
at
what I'm
least
saying.
2 years.
Football, they need to
years
make them
football.
play at least 3 years in college, because by that point, at least you've gotten enough discipline from your head coach
No,
that you ought to know a little bit better.
I don't think so.
I think so.
If that's the case, then
some of those
the
guys-
Army needs.
Some of the head coaches are worse than players.
Some of them.
I mean, how can you get on probation for some recruiting violation, and oh gee, I'm going to go coach someplace else now.
Yeah.
Why don't they keep the coach from going? He's found guilty of something. His program, what's his name? The Seattle coach.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, he gets, you know, SC's on 3 years probation, and yet he can go, oh gee, I'm gonna go to the pro leagues now, or switch to another college team. I mean, to me, the fucking coaches are no better than the players. Half of them, either they're cheating on recruiting, and then as soon as they get caught, they can just say bye bye, so long, farewell. You know, I'll see you at Ohio State.
I don't. Those kids in the college level, they're allowed to behave the same way they're behaving in the NFL.
But it's
they're allowed to do whatever they want, and they get away with it because they're the star athlete.
That stems from high school. You got a lot of high school kids that give them preferential treatment just because they're a star player. Well, I mean, that's just a problem with culture you have to fix. You know what I'm saying?
As far as being a role model and performing as a drug, I don't think. Like the situation with A-Rod, that you know he should be the first one. Like he's a huge name, one of the richest in sports all around. I think he should be kicked out of the MLB.
Oh yeah,
second offense.
He can go.
Other than that, like and they should start doing that for everybody. Like Brian can't play for the rest of the season, so he's out for the rest of the season. I mean, they should just go ahead and start laying the hammer on Brian. For Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, with A-Rod, he's got nothing left to offer the game anyway. That's why he's dope and trying to stay with the younger kids. I mean, he's so old and played so long. He's a bum now anyway.
I mean, that's the thing. Believe it or not, great players come a dime a dozen, or even good players. I don't want to say great. Good players come a dime a dozen. Somebody needs to get out, give the next kid a shot. And that's the thing, if you got millions of dollars, whatever you are, protect it. Don't do something stupid. You know that you can sacrifice all that money or, you know, for your family's sake, not for you.
You want to talk about stepping out of line, like passing the torch. Somebody need to tell Derek Jeter that too. Over the hill. He's got, again, nothing left to offer.
I'm about to take a dive in this pool. You got it looking good.